What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And this week I finally got the Hobbie's new Halloween yarn. I didn't get the whole collection, but I did get a part of the collection. So they came out with some new yarn this year for Halloween, and I am super excited to show you guys. So they announced it sometime in August, and I was really excited and saving up money to get this yarn to show you because, oh my god, let me tell you, I've always loved Hobbii Yarn. I loved how pretty it was. I loved how easy it was to work with. So I was going to show you the new yarn that we got, plus some of the that they came out with, and I was going to show you the old yarn that they had last year. Anyway, let's get started on showing you the yarn. So one of my favorite yarns that I got last year was this like old galaxy looking guy. If you guys don't know, I have a huge thing with glitter yarn, and I used this last year before I really started deep diving into YouTube trying to make content. I used this yarn last year to make this sweater. There we go. So I made this sweater last year, and I still love it, of course. I wear it occasionally, though. The only thing I would have to say about this particular Hobbii yarn is that it's very loose stitches, so it's easy for things like that to happen. And I still haven't come up with a solution on how to fix that, so any of you knitting machine users know how to fix that, I would greatly appreciate if you could educate me on how to fix that, because I have no clue about how to fix it. Because, like, honestly, it's not happening just with this project, but there's another project that I've been trying to work on, which I don't know if I want to release a YouTube channel or a YouTube video about it, or do I want to release a pattern for it. But there's a project I've been working on, and it's starting to happen into that too. So if you could tell me how to fix that, that'd be greatly appreciated. So yes, I really like this yarn. Another variation of this yarn, of that purple yarn, is this one. And this was the one that I used back in June, July for my top. And I kind of want to make a matching skirt to that top. So, but I also want to make a sweater with this too as well. So I might have to get some more before the Halloween season is over. So I don't know yet. That'll definitely have to be like a later thing. And yeah. But yeah, I really like these like types of, like, I prefer, so they had the XL version, and then I think there was like a regular version. I prefer the XL version because it feels more like a size 4 worsted yarn. So it's like more, it's like easier to work with my 5mm hook. And they're really, and like when it comes out, it's like so pretty. Like, I did work something up, but I will do that once I get to that particular yarn. Another one that I got was this one, which is actually absolutely one of my all-time favorites as well. I started a cardigan with it last year. I never finished it, of course. Maybe that'll be one of my videos for one of my whip projects, which I could make another video about that soon. So this was last year's ball, And I think I still have like 5 more in the yarn dungeon. But this was a cardigan I started last year. And like, it's annoying. Okay, so when I started this last year, I kind of took a break from it because it was annoying how I set it up. So I did what I wanted to do. And obviously, I really can't. I can fix it, but at the same time, I can't. Because I feel like I'd be wasting a lot of yarn. But I wanted to do 2 rows of each color. But, you know, it's fine. But I really like how this is worked up. I love the gradients on it. Really easy to work up too. Oh, and I think, yeah, this is just the regular sock wool yarn. This one's, I don't even know where I put it. There it is. This one's the XL version, so yeah. Which is why this one, I had to double or triple layer it because it wasn't thick enough for this project. I'll show you one more yarn before I show you the last one that I quickly made up the project for, started the project for. So like, this is one of their new yarns. So it's supposed to be like auto striping. I haven't worked with this yet, I'm not gonna lie. I will be posting an Instagram post when I do work this up. So if you haven't already, go follow both my Instagram accounts, the Knitted Creations and 56 or pineapples_56. Also, down there is going to be my Linktree, so it has everything you need if you want to support me in this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, and then the last one, which is this one. They don't have names, by the way. It's just color 01. But I will leave a link to Hobbie's website if you do want to get some Halloween yarn for yourself. So this is the yarn that I worked up for this week, and this is also a new color I haven't worked with before. So I was kind of like iffy about the colors changes. I do like seeing it in person. It's like, I love how bright and vibrant these colors are. They're very pretty. They transition smoothly. They're actually really easy to work with. Like, crocheting wise, they're so easy to work up. I don't really have to like worry. I don't really have to worry about like, I don't know, it like pulling apart like on the knitting machine. But whoop, I don't need this one really. So this is one of the things I've worked up. It's supposed to be, oh, that's the back of it. Here's the front of it. So I love how like smooth the color transitions are. And I kind of like how it has its own little like stripe pattern. So like if you see it from far away, it looks like, you know, gray and black, pink and orange, and it has its own little stripe variation. Obviously, as it gets bigger, it's going to be a little different. But this is supposed to be a sweater that I'm working on. Which, if you're not following my Instagrams, you might want to do that so then you can see it when it's finished. So yeah, that's going to be part of my little Halloween collection that I will probably not sell till next year. Because I want to spend the winter working on the Halloween collection. So the one thing I don't like about Hobbii Yarn is how expensive it is. Like, that's how much it was for just that one glittery yarn. So it was like $8-9 each. And I think this one was like $13 each. And I got like 3 of them for a sweater. I just want to focus on sweaters this year. You know, cool. But yeah, so that's one of the only downsides to like getting Hobbii Yarn, but it's fine. Yes, when it's worked up, it's really pretty. So yeah, it's just, I just don't like how expensive they are, and they don't have like enough size variations for yarn. But like I said, like the closest like to a size 4 worsted yarn, which is like particularly my favorite type of yarn to use, is the XL. I will definitely be showing you when I work up the Halloween Horizon yarn and see how that works up. It does look like it's either like the same size or a bit smaller than the XL. So, collection. I will probably definitely be getting more, obviously, before the season ends. So I will be stocked up on Halloween yarn till next year. So I went to Joann's, the one in the Dells, to get the vamp yarn. And I was making up this sweater, or this cardigan, for my Halloween collection. For the Halloween collection. Which, by the way, I really doubted how pretty this was going to work up. This was amazing. This is amazing. I love the color variations. But what I found that day was Big Twist came out with a new selection of colors. So the first day that when I went to go get Vamp at the Dells, I found this one, which is Spooky Season. I still was never able to find Jack-o'-lantern, which is the one that I want, and that's the only thing that's missing in my collection is the Jack-o'-lantern. But yeah, so, and honestly, I got this mistakenly thinking that it was Jack-o'-lantern, but either way, I'm still glad that I got it. But Spooky Season, look at those colors. I never really thought that purple would go well into like black, orange, and pink, or white, which I shouldn't honestly be even that surprised about it, because those like orange, black, purple, and green are like definitely Halloween colors, like when you put them all together, which definitely screams Spooky Season. I want to make a sweater with this, but I haven't quite like decided what kind of sweater I want to make. I've been like playing around with different sweater designs for the Halloween collection, so I'm really excited when those will finally come out. I've been trying to do different designs and trying to like incorporate more than just like that purple sweater that I just showed you. That way it has more flair and character to it. But anyway, then I was looking for Witch's Potion, or Witch's Brew, and I went to Madison, and I ended up getting the last like 5 balls of yarn, and now I have like 6.5 balls of yarn of Witch's Brew, which is fine. You know, I have no problem with that, because I will definitely make a cardigan with it, or a sweater or something. Actually, I will be making a sweater with it, because I have an idea for a sweater for using that yarn. Also, if you haven't went to my Instagram and saw my new post, I did finish my backpack with Witch's Brew. And I fucking am obsessed with it, and everyone that's seen it is obsessed with it. Literally, like, my coworker was like, so how much do you sell your bags for? I haven't, like, officially released these yet. I want to, but, I gotta figure out different designs than just skulls. because what I don't like about the skull design is like these big holes in it, because I'm afraid like things might fall out of it. But other than that, yeah, this is my school bag, and I'm fucking obsessed with it. Another thing I would probably change too about when I do release this like pattern or design, or if I decide to sell it, is I wouldn't do this type of strap. I would just do 2 regular backpack straps. But I got lazy with this one because this was my personal one, so I wasn't really too worried about it. But if I do release it, there will be 2 straps on it. So but anyway, so I went to go get more of that, and I ended up finding another yarn from the Halloween collection by Big Twist. So they came out with a total of 2 new color variations for Halloween this year. And of course I got all of them. And this one is called Charging My Crystals. So anyway, I thought I would mention that because it's like, I didn't even know about it. I literally would just, like, because normally when I first found out about Big Twist, I always like would see it on like Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or something, people talking about these yarns. Well, I just walked in and found these 2 new colors, and I was like, oh my god, like this is awesome. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my video, please give it a like. If you have any suggestions about what I could do in next week's video, please leave them down in the comments down below. I do read your guys' comments. Thank you so much for your love and support. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. We are almost at 100 subscribers. And when we hit 100, I will be making a blanket with each stitch representing one of you guys. Just a reminder, this is the blanket. So I will be live streaming that whenever we hit 100. So that will be super exciting. Other than that, my Linktree is down below if you want to support me or follow any of my social medias. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!